Hello class, hello fifth grade. I'm super happy and super excited because today we're going to start unit 2 and it's called Family Ties. In this unit we are going to talk about family. Remember that before you learn the family members, and in this unit we are going to talk about some verbs, some important events that happen in our life, in our family members' life, some special events that are super important for the whole family. So right now we are going to learn the vocabulary, and I know you know these words, but maybe you don't know them all in English. And I'm going to be showing you the pictures. And yes, I hope that you can repeat at home with me. Please try not to be shy to repeat. It's going to be super useful for you because in that way you are going to learn the vocabulary. And yes, that's it, and I'm going to start right now. And as I said, it's called Family Ties, and the first one is super cute, and it says be born. Be born. Be born. For example, this be is not always going to be, it's never in fact going to be like that. For example, I use this verb like me. I was born in 1997. In this case, I will say I was born in 1997. Remember that this be means the verb to be, that in present it's am, is, are, or in past is was and were. Okay? And in this picture we have find a job, and also can be get a job. Okay? Let's repeat. Be born, find a job, or get a job. Okay, the next one, graduate. Graduate. You can graduate from kindergarten, you can graduate from elementary school, you can graduate from college. Okay, that's the main graduation, I mean. And get married, okay? Get married, super important. And move. Move. This move has a different meaning when you are moving, but this means when you change to another house, you go to another city, you move to a different house, you move to a different city. Okay? Move. And also we have open a restaurant. Open a restaurant. Not every family opens a restaurant, but I don't know, in this unit it's going to be super useful because the stories that we are going to learn to use for the activities are going to have that verb, open a restaurant. And retire. Retire. Repeat one more time. Retire. Okay, this retire is for people that it's old, with all the correct respect, where you are old enough to retire, to quit working. Okay, so let's repeat the whole vocabulary one more time. Be born, find a job, get a job, graduate, get married, move, and also open a restaurant and retire. Okay? And yes, we can go right now to the activities that are on students book, pages 16 and 17. And yes, on page 16 we have the beginning on the unit, as I said, family ties. In this unit we will learn to talk about families. Okay? Important events, like I said. Yes, exercise 9, exercise 1 says read and answer the questions about families, then listen and check. Okay, right now you are going to do this. Read and answer the questions about families. Number 1, how many Mackenzies? And it says, Mr. and Mrs. Mackenzie have 6 daughters and each daughter has 1 brother. How many people are in the Mackenzie family? Okay, you need to count and find out. Number 2, family name trivia. What's the most common family name in the world? Chang, Garcia, or Smith? Okay, you can circle and answer. You have 3 options. Number 3, big families. Which country has the largest average household size? Italy, Canada, or Colombia? Number 4, good grief grandma. And it says, by Ulan Kudanding, a woman in the southern Philippines has 14 children and 107 grandchildren, 138 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. And she knows all their names. How many children are there in all? You need to count. Right now, you need to finish and answer these questions, and when you finish, you can keep listening to the audio. So you can take your time and pause the video so you can answer the activity. I hope that you finish answering this activity, so now I can play the audio and you can correct your answers, check if they were correct, or if they weren't, you can put a cross and correct them. So,
Unit 2, Family Ties, Student's Book, page 16, Activity 1. Read and answer the questions about families. Then listen and check. 1.
How many Mackenzies? Mr. and Mrs. Mackenzie have 6 daughters, and each daughter has 1 brother. How many people are in the Mackenzie family?
There are 9 people in their family. Each daughter shares the same brother.
9 people is the answer.
2. Family name trivia. What's the most common family name in the world? Chang, Garcia, or Smith?
Chang is the most common family name in the world.
Chang
The
was
name
the
comes
correct
from
option.
China, and there are more than 100 million Changs around the world.
3.
Big families. Which country has the largest average household size? Italy, Canada, or Colombia?
Colombia has the largest household size. There are 5.9 persons per household.
Colombia is the correct option.
4.
Good grief, Grandma. Bai Ulan Kudanding, a woman in the southern Philippines, has 14 children, 107 grandchildren, 138 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-great-grandchildren. She knows all of their names. How many children are there in all?
There are 261 children.
261 children was the correct answer. So I hope you had all correct. And right now we can go to page 17 and we have activity 2 and 3. So activity 2 says, listen and find the family members in the pictures. Use the words from the box to name them. In the box we have my aunt and uncle, my baby sister, my dad, my mom, my older brother. And these are the Calderon family. We have the pictures 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, you can pay attention to the pictures. Yes, so right now we can answer, and you're going to read this, to write this under the picture, of the picture, above it, when you want.
Student's Book, page 17, Activity 2. Listen and find the family members in the pictures. Use words from the box to name them.
Hi, my name's Andrea. Here's a picture from when we lived in Madrid. It's a picture of me and my older brother Pedro with our mom and dad. This was about 3 years ago. In 2012, when I was 14, we moved here to Brighton in England and my dad opened a Spanish restaurant. This picture shows the opening day. It was very exciting. And that's my little sister Maria when she was a baby. Maria was born in Brighton in 2012. My family named the restaurant after her and my mom. It's called Maria Luisa's. The biggest surprise on that opening day was that my favorite uncle, Uncle Manuel, brought someone with him. He had just gotten married. His wife's name's Elena, and she's my favorite aunt. Here's a picture from his wedding. Uncle Manuel just graduated from cooking school a few months ago in Madrid. He's going to stay and work as our chef at our family restaurant.
Okay, so that's it. And we can go to activity 3, and it says copy the chart on your notebook, listen again and complete the chart. There's no need to copy the chart on your notebook. I think you can write this here, but if you don't have enough space to complete the chart, you can copy it on your notebook. Yes, so here we have one more time WH question words. What, who, where, when. Okay, so number 1, moved. It's already answered. Who? Andrea, her older brother Pedro, and their mom and dad. Where? To Brighton. And when? 2012. Okay? Yes. Number 2, open a restaurant. We need to listen carefully to the audio, and we need to find out who was the person who opened a restaurant, where, and when. Number 3, was born. Who? Who was born? Who? Where? And when? Where did she born? Okay? I think it's the same audio. You are going to find out. Number 4, got married. Okay? And you need to find out who got married, where, and when. And the last one is going to be graduated from cooking school. Who, where, and when. Maybe you're not going to have enough time to write all the answers, so remember that it's okay if you can find the note or write the note as fast, but you can go back to this part of the video and listen to the audio again, but I'm going to play it right now so we don't miss much time.
Student's Book, page 17. Activity 3. Copy the chart into your notebook. Listen again and complete the chart.
Hi, my name's Andrea. Here's a picture from when we lived in Madrid. It's a picture of me and my older brother Pedro with our mom and dad. This was about 3 years ago. In 2012, when I was 14, we moved here to Brighton in England and my dad opened a Spanish restaurant. This picture shows the opening day. It was very exciting. And that's my little sister Maria when she was a baby. Maria was born in Brighton in 2012. My family named the restaurant after her and my mom. It's called Maria Luisa's. The biggest surprise on that opening day was that my favorite uncle, Uncle Manuel, brought someone with him. He had just gotten married. His wife's name's Elena, and she's my favorite aunt. Here's a picture from his wedding. Uncle Manuel just graduated from cooking school a few months ago in Madrid. He's going to stay and work as our chef at our family restaurant.
Okay, so that's it. I hope you could listen and could answer to the chart. It's super easy when you pay attention to the audio. If you can do it, please tell me and I'll be happy to help you. Don't forget that you need to take pictures of these 2 pages, page 16 and page 17. Don't forget to write your name and also the date. Today is Friday, October 9th, 2020, and write your name and take a picture of it. So please, it will be so much easier for me when I try to save your activities, because I need to save your pictures so I can keep checking your activities. And that's it. That's the end of the week, and I hope tomorrow and the next few days you will have a nice weekend and you enjoy at home with your family. Please stay at home, try to be nice with your family, take care of each other, and yes, I'll be so happy to meet you the next week in this same place that I'm always here. And if you have questions about any topic, you can send them to me by the platform and I'll be happy to answer to you. And yes, that's it. I'll see you the next week. Have a nice weekend. Goodbye.